Hey everyone, it's me again. I've been meaning to put out a video about my when I had my left-sided discomfort. There's been a few people asked me about that, about my situation when I had my left-sided pain after eradicating the bacteria. But before I begin, I just want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for another day of life. And but I remember like after I finished my treatment, and like I said before, things started, my symptoms starting to get better, and but I still stayed on a bland diet for I think for almost at least 6 months. But after the treatment, and then after the treatment, I retested almost a month later. It was like 5 weeks or something like that. 5 weeks later, I retested and it came back negative. But like I said before, I had this left-sided pain, or discomfort, and every time I would go long periods of time without eating, man, it would just flare up. It would like felt like a balloon was there. Man, it was driving me crazy. I went to the doctor, had an endoscopy done, nothing showed up. I just had like mild gastritis, and had a CT. What was it called? Hydro scan. We had to drink the liquids, for that CT, and everything just kept coming back normal, And I even went to the emergency room, and they did a CT, and the ER doctor said, he thought it was intersubsys. I think I'm saying that right. And intersubsys. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it's like your small intestine is going into your big intestine, and the symptoms for that, you're throwing up, pain, nausea, and I wasn't having none of that. So they were going to transfer me to a different hospital so they could have like emergency endoscopy or surgery, and so a few minutes later, a surgeon called me and to tell me that it's not what the emergency room doctor said. If I could come into her office like the next day to discuss what was going on. So the next day, I went to the surgeon's office, and I started describing what was going on, what had happened, and how I felt. And she told me it sounds like an ulcer, and so she prescribed me Carafate. I didn't take it. I didn't take it right away like I was supposed to, because I got tired of taking pills, And so this happened like around January, I think, and so I want to say that like the last 2 weeks of January, I started taking the Carafate, and I started noticing a big difference. I took it for almost 2 weeks, and then finally in February, I remember the beginning of February, that's when all my symptoms finally went away, like the end of my journey of H. pylori. But that symptom of mine, that left-sided discomfort, it lasted from what was it? Like mid-October, all the way to February. So to me, if y'all feeling that, I think it's some kind of inflammation somewhere in your intestine. It's getting some might have it real bad, some might have it mild, but it's gonna take time to heal. So basically, you're gonna need, like I said, you need to eat foods or consume something that coats your stomach. Like I said, like for me, I would like constantly eat. I would eat every morning plain Greek yogurt with banana. I did that for almost a year, and then during the day, I would sip on some kefir milk. But yeah, that's that's my story. And I hope this helps out. But like I said, just hang in there. And another thing, like I'm gonna keep saying, just don't stress. Just take it one day at a time, and you'll get there. That nightmare will definitely go away. All right, everybody, y'all have a good night.